So I did an approach at a school campus 2 weeks ago, and this is exactly how it went.
Hi, excuse me. Hi. I was actually just headed that way, but I want to say really quickly, you're very pretty.
Please don't approach people and
Every man's worst nightmare. And the thing is, I ended this voice note way too early because after she told me that, I simply just started walking away and I ended the voice note. But she said like, "Oh, you're such a creep for approaching women." As I was walking away, right? Think about the level of just anger this girl had that I approached her. The fact that she just kept on talking to me as I was walking away. Okay. This was on a school campus. She was literally coming in front of me. I was smiling. I approached at a safe distance. I wasn't talking way too fast. I could have talked a little bit slower, honestly, but this was like a good pace. Even though I did everything I could in my control, I still got blown out. Now, before you start thinking, oh, she probably saw you recording, there is no fucking way she knew that I was recording because I didn't have any cameras on me. I wasn't wearing the Ray-Ban Metas, nor was anyone recording me from a distance. The only way I was able to record this audio is because I had those wireless headphones and I put them up my jacket and I just dangled them over here. And as soon as I saw a girl that I wanted to approach, I would just go to the voice memo, click start, and then just hold my phone in my hand. So there is no way she could have seen me recording if you think that's why she gave this reaction, right? And the thing is, this is men's worst fear of cold approaching. If you ask guys why they don't approach girls out in public, this is exactly why. And you know what the funny thing is? The day before this, I was getting a haircut from one of the barbers that I usually go to. And he was telling me about how in the gym there's this like girl who keeps looking at him. So I just tell him, hey bro, just go talk to her. And as soon as I say that, he's like, oh no, I don't want to be seen as a creep. And I'm like reassuring him that he's not going to be seen as a creep. And then what the fuck are the odds that literally the next day I have this exact interaction? There's so many learning lessons to unpack from here. And the first one is it is just a probability that this is going to happen. Yes, it is just a probability. It's not because of my looks. It's not because of my height. It's not because of my race. It's not because of anything. It's literally just a probability. Okay? Like if I told you you have to eat 100 apples, there's going to be a couple apples in that mix that are just going to be rotten. Just all spoiled. There's like worms inside of them. It's all bad. But there's also going to be apples in that 100 pile that are going to be really good. They're going to be really ripe, really sweet, and just very flavorful, right? You can just imagine that. If there's like a stack of 100 apples, some are going to be good, some of them are going to be bad. Some of them are going to be really spoiled, while some of them are going to be really ripe, right? Can we agree on that? That's the same thing when you're approaching girls. There's going to be interactions you have that are kind of okay. There's going to be interactions you have that are extremely stunning. There's very flirtatiousness. You end up getting the girl's phone number. You end up going on a date with her. And then there's also going to be those other interactions like this one where the girl just freaks out and calls you a creep and tells you not to approach girls in your entire life. So, what can you really do about it? Nothing. You can't do anything about it, right? So, the first takeaway is expect this to happen some point in your approaching journey, okay? Just expect it to happen. Maybe it could be the next approach you do. Maybe it could be after the second girl you approach. Maybe you don't get any of these negative interactions until you approach a girl in like a different city. You never fucking know, okay? There are about a million reasons why this girl had this reaction towards me. And it's not worth me sitting there and contemplating why she had this reaction because at the end of the day, it's just a probability. There is just a certain percent chance that this will happen to you. And the first thing is just accepting that and getting ready for it. And the best thing you can do if this does happen to you is simply just walk away and smile. That's it. Because if you sit there and start getting in an argument with this girl, you're gonna be the one that's looked bad. But if you just, as soon as she says, "Ah, you're weird" or whatever, you simply just smile like, "Okay, have a good day." Okay. The only way to respond to this negativity is just with like unwavering positivity, right? Don't let her break your day. Don't let her have the satisfaction that she stopped you from doing what you wanted to fucking do in this world, which is to learn how to get better at cold approach. Do not let her have that satisfaction simply because you're scared of what she thinks of you. Don't fucking have that. Don't let her win, okay? Do not let her fucking win. The whole world will throw shit at you for, approaching girls is creepy. Don't approach girls. Don't approach something. But fuck them. The only way they can win if you stop. So if you just smile, laugh, and just keep rolling through the punches, and then you approach the next girl. That is the only way you can like get revenge on this girl for telling you like stop approaching. Okay, that's the only way. It's to keep approaching more girls. Don't let her change your fucking actions. That's the only way and the only response to these type of interactions. Now, the second takeaway that you can implement is once you have experienced this, you'll realize that it's not that big of a fucking deal. Okay, like I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm still muscular. I'm still pretty fucking attractive. I'm still confident. I'm still approaching girls. Like nothing has fucking changed. There's no wanted signs. There's not a warrant for my arrest. There's literally nothing. Nothing. Life moves on and you're not fucking that important. That girl said that and by now she's probably already forgotten about me. Okay, this girl said that. Who cares? I've already approached probably 30 girls since. Just simple. Like I don't even remember how she looks like because it's just okay. Move on, next girl. That's the mentality that you gotta have. And you see, most people aren't even putting their neck on the line for this to even happen to them. Most people aren't even approaching girls. If you're brown and you're one of those guys who are not even approaching, then I want you to click that first link in description and I'll personally help you and I'll walk you through your first ever cold approach. And I'll show you how to like mitigate the odds of this happening. This was the first brutal rejection or blowout I've had, and I want to say I've approached 100 girls in January. The only thing I'm counting when I talk about approaching is how many girls that I see, I stopped, and I at least gave them a compliment. I'm not counting how many girls' phone numbers I've gotten. I'm not counting how many dates I've gotten. I'm simply just counting how many girls I've approached. And I've approached 100 girls using those definitions. And this was the first bad reaction I had in January. Okay, 100 girls in January, and this was the first bad interaction I've had. This just goes to show you how rare it is. Okay, because most girls, they're actually super positive and super receptive when you approach them and you give a compliment in like this non-creepy way. But again, it can happen. I'm not going to say it's never going to happen. There is a possibility that it can happen. And here's the thing. If a girl does do this, that just instantly tells you that you guys aren't meant to be, okay? Like, think about it. Is that attractive for a girl to do? Fuck no. Do I find that attractive? Fuck no. So she just let me like weed out the time wasters early because I'm not trying to fuck every girl, okay? I'm not out there trying to sleep with all the girls I can. No, fuck that. Like, I don't even like every girl personality wise, right? So by this girl doing this, it's just like, okay, thank you. I'm gonna move on. I don't have to waste 5 minutes of my time having a conversation with you. I can just move on to a different girl. So instead of viewing this as, oh, I got brutally rejected, just think about it like she's saving you time, right? Like, I mean, if if you're attracted to those type of girls who get all bitchy if you approach them, then more power to you. But me, I personally don't like that. So she just helped me weed out the time wasters even early. But anyways, those are the lessons that you can learn from watching me get brutally rejected. Now, if you're brown and you live in the West and you're not even approaching, you're not even getting into interactions where this can even happen, then I want you to click that first link in the description. I'll help you get your first ever cold approach. But anyways, see you on the next one.